What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of What's the Tea? My vlogging journey. Before we get going, you're sitting in the cold plunge with me right now, but like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified. We are going to be cranking out vlogging videos at least 2 a week for as many weeks as I can. Smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Please support the channel, help me grow it, get it out there. This vlogging is a new journey, as is the editing, so if you missed the first one, go back, watch that. But keep in mind, the edits will not be cinematic and amazing. It will just be raw, real. It's my life. So today is from a while back, but it is a off day from training. So this is what I do on not all of my off days, but as many as I can. One of my gyms, FitLab, has a cold plunge sauna recovery center, so I sit in the cold plunge. I'm doing 3 to 4 minutes. It's sped up because I'm not going to make you watch me sit in there for that long, and then I will jump into the sauna from here. In the sauna now. Did the plunge 4 minutes. It was about 41, 42 degrees. If anybody asks why I shiver, I don't know. It's just something that happens. I don't know if it's an autonomic response or I just assume that's how much inflammation's in my body and I take it as a positive. But sauna, I'll probably do 20 to 30 minutes. We'll see. It is at 151 degrees right now. I wish it got hotter, honestly, but this works. I always feel better when I get out of this, kind of like a euphoric feeling. Joints feel good, so I've done mobility, I've done my cardio, I've posed, did the plunge. I'm gonna finish up in here, and then that will be a wrap, and I'll be home to get the next thing started, finally start eating, and get some work done. So check back in a bit. Hi guys, back again. Meal 1, 7 ounces bison, 2 eggs, 80 grams blueberries. I'm actually gonna mix it with my second meal as well, which is just protein and macadamia nut oil, but I'll put my cream of rice that goes with meal 1 in this. Stand by. Still learning the functions of this camera. It's pretty cool. So, 2 scoops of the Mutant ISO Surge peanut butter chocolate. Probably a close second to my favorite flavor, which is triple chocolate. As you can tell, I'm a chocolate guy. This is what I've been going with the last 4 or 5 months though, so you can pick yours up. IamMutant.com, code TommyS in all caps, saves you money. So we do 2 scoops of that. Mac nut oil, I've used Species. I'm not endorsed, I don't endorse them, I don't have a code. So I use them though. The Mac nut oil is top notch. Just pick it up off Amazon. There's 15 grams of that in there. And then I also do use Trained by JP's cream of rice. Again, not sponsored by them, not affiliated with them at all, just like the product. This year is actually the first year I started using it, so it's really easy to get down. About 85 grams of carbs here from cream of rice. Again, I don't mind being hungry, so really for me it's just about getting my food down as quickly as I can, because I got a lot of shit to do every day. So almost there. Boom. Blend that all up, slug it back.
and then the rest of that. So I can get all this down in about 15 minutes, and boom, that's 2 meals. So I don't always combine meals, but if I do, it's going to be on my off days because, again, the food is so much lower, especially now with all the cuts being in prep. So again, I do like to fast and let my gut take a break because training day calories are still pretty high. As of right now, they're like over 6,500. So you know, it's a good disparity. I actually like the days where I don't have to eat a lot. So I'm gonna smash this out. I'm gonna get some work. We'll check back in a bit for the next meal. All right, guys, time to eat again. So before every meal, I forgot to talk about this. I take 1 cap of glutamine, so 1 gram. I take a cap of glucose surge. This is from Leviathan Nutrition. You can pick yours up. Code STILES10 at checkout. I probably use this before 4 to 5 meals a day. It's got the dihydroberberine in it. Great product. I take a digestive enzyme before every meal. And GI support, same thing, Leviathan. I probably use this before 3 meals a day, 2 caps. I've been using that since 2021, so very helpful. Gonna throw some chicken in the Instant Pot here. I'm gonna be doing some grilling this weekend too, but so this chicken from Costco, I'll trim all 12 of these breasts. They will go in here. Instant Pot's a great tool, it's easy. You just throw the chicken in, put the lid on, press a button, and it cooks. Does get a little dry, I find. I usually just eat the chicken cold. I don't actually reheat it. And then I've got 2 meals made. So since my meals are so small, I'm going to eat these pretty close together. So 8 ounces chicken, 200 grams rice, which is a very small amount for me. And then here we have 8 ounces chicken, 4 ounces sweet potato. Both have a ½ teaspoon of salt on them. So that's what 4 of my meals look like today. I'm not sure how many meals I will show. New to vlogging and trying to get all my other stuff done. So it's a low food day though for me. So as you can see, that's not a lot of food at all for me. Not sure if I mentioned at all that I did wake up at a new low today. I was 253 and some change, so that is my lowest low of contest prep thus far. So things I like to do on off days as well is laundry. I run through a lot of clothes, being, you know, I sweat a lot. It's in Arizona, coming into the heat. So easily go through 2, 3, 4 shirts a day. So laundry happens pretty frequently. There's always a sink full of dishes and a dishwasher to empty. So usually I'll clean up my house on 1 off day per week, just a quick run through. I have a cleaning lady that comes usually every 6 weeks, sometimes 8 if I let it stretch. So I don't do any of like my bathrooms, other than maybe basic maintenance, wipe up a counter or whatever. I don't do my floors. It's the first year I've had one, and game changer. I shouldn't even say if you have the money. You have the money. It's not that expensive to have a cleaning lady. I think people think that's like something for the rich. It's not. It's very, very, very affordable. It's a time saver. It would take me easily 4 to 5 hours to clean this place in full with floors, bathrooms. I mean, I have 2 bathroom showers. Like, I'm not doing all that shit, I'm gonna be honest. Not that I'm above it, but my time is worth more than that. So 1 off day a week, I usually just do stuff like this where I catch up on wiping up the counters, doing some laundry, dishes, all that stuff. So I'm a tornado in the kitchen. This place gets pretty beat up, 7 meals a day. It does add up, lots of meal prep, lots of cooking. So that's stuff I wanted to show in this vlog series, is that, even though I've been competitive bodybuilding for 10 years, I can afford a luxury apartment. I could afford a meal prep company to do everything for me if I truly wanted. I'm still doing all the same habits that I did when I got into bodybuilding, you know, back in 20. I was into it before I started competing. So, you know, I started competing in 2014. And that's when the habits became more cemented into my life. So, you know, for a lot of I work with a lot of younger people, and I think they just overlook these basics, these little details, the foundational basics that you're gonna do every day, regardless if you're a pro getting ready for the Olympia, or an amateur getting ready for a national show, or a first timer getting ready for your first show. This is the meat and potatoes, literally meat and potatoes, of what it's all about. So, you know, it's stuff like this that's hard to cover with just my videographer. So this is a true behind the scenes look of what the days look like. You know, I worked for a few hours. I'm gonna eat this meal, get that chicken in the Instant Pot, and then probably go work again for another 2 to 3 hours before I have another round of meals. So this is what it's about, guys. It's not glamorous. You got to love the mundane, but it's a lot of fun if you just stick to it and don't learn to love the process instead of always focusing on the outcome. So I'll smash this. We'll check back in a bit. All right, guys. Last meal just went down. 10 ounces salmon, 60 grams of blueberries, and a cup of lettuce, romaine lettuce. I actually fell asleep reading my book, so I had to wake up, eat it, and now I am going to go back to bed because I have to be up in 5 hours to start the next day. So we'll keep putting up more of these day in the lifestyle eating videos, a little more breakdown of it as food keeps changing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to put up 2 to 3 of these a week on top of everything else we're already doing on YouTube. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It helps the channel grow and get out there more. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me where you're from. Everything. So until next time, we're out of here.